What's going on, guys? Ken with Sportsman's Chronicles, and this is another episode on the Overlanding Suburban build. So I hope you guys like it. This will be the last one. However, there will be one more coming in the future, but it will be out on an overlanding trip with the complete build. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Happy late Father's Day to everybody. This was filmed over the Father's Day weekend, so have a good week, guys. All right, y'all, so we are at the junkyard. That's a cool old car. But we are looking for 1500 Chevrolets, even some 2500s, maybe 3500s that have skid plates on them, because I'm trying to protect the underside of the Suburban. So if I find something, I'll kind of bring you guys back and show you exactly what it is I'm looking for. So on this blue one, well, we can tell there ain't nothing left there. So the Z71 package is what we're honestly looking for. But somebody's already dropped that, taken the transmission out. And like that right there, I don't know what that is. That's kind of a skid plate or a brace of some sort. But that's what we're looking for, guys, something like that. Trucksgonewild.com. Alright, y'all, so this right here, it's a transfer case skid plate, and that's what we're looking for. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit more, see what else I can find, because there's one up underneath there as well. So I'm gonna get both of those for the Suburban. I'm doing an overlanding build on a 95 Suburban. So I'm making a video about it as well. All the do-it-yourself stuff and that type of thing. Instead of going out and spending $2,500 for a set of skid plates. So.
That's good.
There she is, guys. So we got the front skid plate, guys. If you're ever near Jacksonville, North Carolina, come out to the Foss U Pull It here at J&E Salvage. These guys are awesome and help out a lot. So thanks, guys. All right, y'all. So we got the old girl inside of here. First thing what we have to do today is we got to take this off. We got to rebuild everything up in here. And then you can see how this is pushed back. And this one is not. So we're gonna have to get the Suburban up on the frame machine, and we're gonna have to pull this back out, and we're gonna check some measurements throughout here, make sure that's good, fix this, and then I want to take these running boards off as well. So let's get to it. All right, y'all, so as you can tell, we are halfway through. We're actually about to start doing some installation. That was done the last time that I did the passenger side. So we're about to put these control arms in. tie rods in, and then we'll put the upper control arm in, and the shock, and the new axle, and the new hub bearing, and pretty much all that stuff over there. So I'll bring y'all back once it's done. Well, we ran into a little hiccup with the Maddox ball joint press kit, trying to put that lower ball joint in. We need the GM adapter, so to Harbor Freight we shall go. All right, fresh back from Harbor Freight. Had to go get this Maddox 11-piece ball joint service add-on kit. Part number MA11-1 for those of you that care. And I got it right there because it provides expanded coverage for Chrysler, Ford, GM, which is what we needed. So let's get this joker done. So guys, it's been interruption after interruption today, and I've not been able to get anything done. The old man that works with us, his truck broke down. So I grabbed the tow truck from work and I went and picked him up. That was a 2-hour ordeal, and I am charging his battery for him because I'm pretty sure his alternator is not working. So we'll see what happens. All right, y'all, so as you can tell, everything's put back together except for the ABS wire. I need to clean up this mess, that mess, that mess, all this mess, so I can find the socket that I need and the wrench that I need to put that wire on there, and then right there, and then connect it. So we'll get to the bumpers and everything tomorrow because it is well after 9:30. What's up, guys? Back for a second day. Today is Sunday, Father's Day. Oh, no. Come here, little butt, over here, little girl. You will be in this video. Okay. So today's Father's Day. Y'all will be seeing this the day after. Last night we got the front suspension done on the driver's side completely. In between having to go and tow Walt's vehicle, go and get an adapter for the ball joint press kit that I bought. So it took a little longer than I wanted, but it is what it is. Today, we're going to put the rear bumper on the Suburban. That's why Michaela's here to help me. And here it is. Ugh. Alright, grab that in, and we'll set it on this horse right here. Alright guys, so this is a Hook Road bumper for the rear and the front. And that's because I can't stand when people buy just the front bumper. It irritates me. So we got mounting brackets, hardware. You're good. It'll stay up on there. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna open this bad boy up, and once it's open, because you guys don't want to watch me unpackaging it, I will bring you guys back and show you what it looks like. All right, guys. Wait a second. This is backwards. Give me 1 second, and we'll flip it around, and we'll do a little bit of YouTube magic. So here we are. This is the Hook Road bumper for the rear with the integrated lights, and it's got an LED light right here, and then this little port for the rest of it. You got your license plate bracket. So let me bring you guys in a little bit closer, and you can see this while the WD-40 is soaking into the 31-year-old bolts that are on the truck. So that's the bumper up close. It's got the step on the side of it. Yep, so the 11/16 is too small. 18 it is. That's what I was afraid of.
Is it stripped?
Huh?
Is it stripped?
No, there's a bolt on top.
Oh.
Alright, well, while that other bolt's cooling off, we're going to go ahead and hit these. Come on, get out of there. Yeah, that was just spinning too. Oh, this is going to be fun. Because I don't have any way of getting up in there to get a bolt or a ratchet or socket on that. What are these? 18.
That's crusty.
Yeah. This is what I deal with every day. Oh no, of course you don't want to let me get in there. My tool, it won't fit. Alright, let's go to this side. Get this one. You just sit right there. grab this. That's just sand and dirt. That's not rust either. All right. Well, I don't want to cut that because that's my tow hitch and I need that. So I guess we're cutting the bumper. I hate to do that because it's such a perfectly good bumper. Please. Oh. All right, guys, give me a few minutes to think about this and then I'll bring you back. Oh, crap. All right, guys, so I'm trying to get this bolt that's right up here off. So cooler heads prevail, come up underneath, and I can actually get to the top one up in there. So I'm going to grab a wrench that's probably an 18, just like that one, and we'll see if we can't get it off. All right, y'all, just like that, the hitch is out. Sometimes having a stubby tool actually helps out and works because I was able to get in, and I was able to hold this up on top of here with one hand, and Michaela was able to hit it with the impact, so snap on to the rescue, guys. Oh, good. You left the bolt in, the nut. All right, y'all, so just like that, with a little bit of persuasion from me holding the ratchet with a wobble socket on it and Michaela hitting the impact, we were able to get that bumper off. So now we can install the hook rod, but before we do that, I want to actually get those running boards off. All right, y'all, so this did not come with any instructions. What it came with was these two brackets right here, this one and this one. Now this is for a 95 Suburban specifically, but the 88 to 98s are probably all very, very similar, if not the same. So it came with the hardware as well. So what I did is I kind of matched everything up, and I'm assuming that these right here are going to lock this bracket down to the actual bumper, and then the bolt, the nut, the washers, you're gonna have it go through like this. So you hold that right there, Michaela. Hold it right there. And then the back side will have a washer, a lock washer, and then the nut on the frame. I just got to make sure that these are, and they are indeed, so that'll actually spin around and come over here. So that's backwards. What we want is that, like that. So this actually goes on the side that she's holding. So that's all you got to do to line it up. And I do this for a living, so it kind of makes it a little bit easier for me to do it because I kind of have an idea what it is I'm doing as I mess up on camera. But there you go. So that'll come over, spin it around, and those holes line up too, just like that. All right, y'all, so sorry about the wind noise. We had to come outside to get better lighting, but do you guys like it better with the running boards on it or without the running boards on it? Personally, I think I like it better without it, but y'all let me know down in the comment section. All right, y'all, so that was the pretty much everything for this weekend. We got the driver's side front suspension done. We got the running boards off from both sides, and I really like the way that looks. And then we got the rear bumper on. So this week, we're going to take care of the alignment next door. They're gonna do that for us, and then I'm gonna order some caps to put in the center down here. And we'll get those in, because as you can tell, those are kind of slanted out just a little bit. So like I said, they're going to take care of the alignment, make sure everything's good, and then after that's done, we will get all this straightened out up here, put the new front bumper on, and then the grill, which I'm going to go with black, and I'm probably going to bed line it like the tires, and then put the new headlights on, and she'll be ready to get out there on the trails. So alright guys, I know it's a day late, but happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there that watch the channel. You guys rock. You caught her on the night that she did not have a headache, and we'll leave it at that. So thanks for spending the day with me. Love you.
Love you.
And thank you. That's it for this weekend. We'll see you guys next week.